Welcome back to Vlogmas, and it's day 7 and it's my birthday today, so I'm feeling very happy. And we're going to Bath today, and I've been to Bath before quite a few years ago with my sisters. I absolutely loved it, so I'm excited to go back and to see a few things that I didn't get to see last time. So I decided to wear the outfit that I wore at the knitting and stitching show. You know, it's sparkly and it's my birthday, so why not? And I've just got on the top that I made, the Davenport dress hacked into a top, and underneath I'm wearing a long sleeved t-shirt to keep me warm. It's going to be raining all day. It's got 2 raindrops under a cloud, and yeah, so I think there's weather warnings out for rain, but we're going to brave it anyway, and hopefully quite a few things that we'll do will be inside. So I'm just going to take an umbrella, and I think I'm going to be warm enough in this. This is a fabric that I think will probably keep quite warm, and it's not, and I think it won't be that bad to wear in the wet either. So I'm going to put on my Doc Martens with it, my patent Doc Martens, which are my favourite boots, and that's going to be my outfit today. Ben's still in bed, but he's going to get up shortly. He's waiting for me to record this before he gets up, and then I'm going to make us some lovely breakfast, and we're going to have lovely breakfast and then go to Bath. But there's going to be no rush today. We're going to take things quite steady. We're having an early tea, so we're booked in the restaurant at 4:30, so we'll be done by 6, and then we'll come back here and have a nice relaxing evening. I've not even had a bath yet. I've just been having showers. I had a shower this morning, but it seems a shame to stay here and not have a bath in that huge bath. So I think I'm going to treat myself to a bath tonight, and I'm sure Ben's got me some bubbles to have, non-alcoholic bubbles, and I've been having a non-alcoholic gin in the evening. I did want to get the Captain Morgan 0% rum, because I saw Rachel from Stitched Up recommended it in one of her stories and said it was really nice. But I've been looking out for it and I've not been able to find it, so I've not got to try that yet. So Ben just woke up and he gave me my card, and he also gave me something that I've not had a proper look at yet, and that's a present for my sister. So I'm just going to show you what my sister got me for my birthday. Oh, wowzers. I kind of saw the colours, but I didn't see what the print on it. Oh, it's a Liberty fabric. Sorry, I was just admiring it. This is a Liberty fabric. I've never even seen this Liberty fabric before, and I don't know if the colour's coming up that well on camera because I've got the Christmas trees just there, and it's got like very warm coloured lights on, but like here is some natural light. So it's got purples and pinks, and it's got on it, let me just have a better look. So it's like a jungle print, and I'll show you. It's a Tana lawn, and she's very generously bought 2 meters of this for me. It's so nice being chosen, you know, having a fabric chosen for me. It's really, really nice. Oh wow, I love it, Hannah. Thank you so much. So let's see if you can see it. So you've got all little animal faces on it. It's just not really coming up very well on camera. Oh, it does look better like that, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. She knows me very, very well. She's picked me an absolutely gorgeous fabric. I've never seen this before. I love the colours and I love everything about it. So thanks so much, Hannah, for my birthday present. Oh, just read my card from Ben. It's very, very sweet. And he was saying, I don't know if I've mentioned this, I'm going to go to the Regency Ball, which is taking place in Telford next year. So I think it's in May, and it's being run by Richie and who is, I think his Instagram handle is the Backstitch Boys, and I'm not going to get the other person's name right, but as well is Ruth, Seamstress Ruth, who has her own channel, and I've mentioned her channel on mine before. So they're organising, the name of the ball has gone out of my head, but anyway, I'm going to the Regency Ball, so I've got to find a Regency costume. So Ben says in his card, I hope you get some inspiration for your outfit for Telford next year today, because we're going to Bath and I think we're going to go to the Jane Austen museum, so that's really exciting. I love Pride and Prejudice, so this all feels very indulgent on my birthday. Let's open the advent calendar. Number 7. I think this is buttons, very button shaped. So, actually, you know when I went to the fabric shop the other day and I got myself some Liberty fabric, and I actually picked out some buttons to go with it because I was going to make like a little shirt, and I've not been charged for the buttons, but she forgot to give them to me, my buttons. So I did have a look in Glastonbury yesterday at a little button shop. But I didn't have the fabric with me, and they didn't have anything that immediately stood out as being suitable. So I am on the lookout for some buttons. I wonder if these will fit the bill. Oh, they're a little bit bigger than I would want for my shirt. Oh, I'm showing you them the wrong way around. They're the buttons, and they've got like little flowers on them. Very, very cute. And I would say they're about maybe 1.5 centimetre buttons. So they're very sweet. I don't know whether I would put them on something that I would wear for myself. I think they were maybe a little bit too cute for me. But they're nice buttons. Maybe for like a little girl's dress or something. I think they would look cute. Well, that's just my personal taste. I do like the colours in them. Oh, knitting updates. And I've almost finished my next sleeve. Now, I did have to change threads, you can see there. I don't know whether I actually did a very good job of it. I followed a tutorial on YouTube, but I'm not sure I liked the method for changing the wool. I think I wish I'd bought the book that I got to learn knitting last year, because that had some really simple diagrams on how to cast on, how to cast off, how to change your wool and everything. So I'm regretting not bringing that book, because I keep having a look at different tutorials and they're all telling me different methods, and I've not really found a knitting YouTuber that shows me in a simple way but doesn't over explain or take forever to get to the point. I know obviously it's for beginners, but I like to just be shown something quite quickly. So, and they do the steps like 3 times and like, right, I need to move on to the next step. I'm very impatient, very difficult to please. But anyway, yeah, I've nearly finished it. I've measured it against this one. So I think I've got just like 1 row to do, and then cast off. I think so. I'm going to double check that it was right, and I didn't want to do it last night while I was feeling a little bit tired. So I decided to leave it for today when I'm feeling, and come to it fresh, measure it against my existing sleeve, and then do the last row cast off. And I can't remember how to cast off, so I'm going to have a look at that. Anyway, so nearly finished the second sleeve, so I made good work with that. I didn't touch my cross stitch last night, but that's coming together quite quickly because it is very chunky wool and big needles, so it seems to knit up pretty quick. I'm determined to finish my cardigan, if not before the end of the holiday, but before the end of Vlogmas. So the other thing that I got for my birthday, which Ben asked me what I would like, and I said to go onto a trouser block workshop. These workshops have been recommended to me by my friend Jackie, who really highly recommends them. They're run by... wait, I'm just going to have to go and get the details from upstairs. They're run by Katie, who has the company Before You Stitch, and she's running a workshop at Stitch Make Create, which is the lovely Sam, who is Frugalissima, and I've met Sam before. She's really, really a lovely person. At her workshop, it's a 2-day course, and I'm really excited about going on that because I really want to get some really well-fitting pair of trousers. I find trousers like one of the hardest things to fit, as well as dresses actually. And I do want to go on the bodice making workshop as well. So I'm booked on that in February, and a couple of my friends are coming too, and my sister. So that was part of my birthday present as well. So I am feeling very spoiled, very lucky, and thanks again to Hannah for my gorgeous Liberty fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'll sign off now, and I'll put in some clips of what we see in Bath, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks to everybody for watching. I wasn't going to come back on this evening, but I just had to tell you a little bit about our day in Bath, because I've had such a fantastic day. I think Bath is one of, if not my favourite city. It's just absolutely magnificent. I don't think that's an understatement at all. I absolutely love the buildings and the whole place. It was a little bit of a nightmare to park, and we can't use the park and ride either because of Ben Stomer, so he can't be away from the toilet for that long, so we had to park in the city centre, and we were driving around and around this car park and we weren't able to find any spaces. But eventually we got one, and we were all parked up, and then we could make our way. So we first of all set out to go to the Jane Austen Centre. We've just arrived in Bath and we're parked over there, and we're parked in the middle of the shopping centre. It's near the train station, and there's some Christmas lights up here looking very pretty. We're going to walk now to the Jane Austen Centre, which is 11-minute walk uphill. But on the way we walked past the Roman baths, and we had to see the Roman baths when we were in Bath. I don't think I went in there last time, although I think we went into the building adjacent to the Roman baths to have afternoon tea, and I saw inside there and I was like, oh, we had afternoon tea in there. We had a look around the Roman baths, and I'll put in some footage. Wow, it's beautiful ceilings.
I know. So each of these beautiful ladies around the dome represent a different season. So
Okay.
we've got one on this side, she's spring, this is summer, autumn, and then winter on this side there.
We're at the Roman baths now, and it's fairly busy, but look at that. Wow. Through this window we can see the hot baths, and you can see the steam coming off the baths, which Ben remembers from when he came here when he was a lot younger. this is the hot room, and there would be a furnace there, and it was decorated with mosaics. This is a little room just next to where the changing rooms are, and there's some stalactites here. Look at those, they're amazing. Then once we were finished there, we carried on to the Jane Austen Museum. All of the guides were in period costume. Our guide talked us through the family history of Jane Austen and all of her siblings and what happened to the family, and that was really interesting. And then we went and had a look at the portrait of, not the original, but the portraits of Jane Austen that have been produced over the years, and he talked to us about those and their authenticity or not. And then we went through to have a little bit of an explore around just a couple of little rooms where they had some information on the walls, and then they had a draper's where people would have bought their hats and gloves and things. And then there was an area where you could try on period costume and pose in front of a wall with Mr. Darcy. And I must say, I wasn't that impressed with the Mr. Darcy that they had, the model. Yeah, I don't think it really looked like Mr. Darcy, but it was good fun, and you could try on a costume. So I had like these two tops on and my little jacket, and I ended up wearing my coat in the end because the weather was so bad and it was quite cold actually. So I ended up taking off my two long sleeve tops and my coat and my jacket, so I was just down to my vest so I could try on the dress, and quite amusing. It was just good fun, and it was interesting to see all the costumes up close, so it has given me some ideas for my outfit for the Bridgerton ball. I'd forgotten the name of it this morning, but it came to me while I was in the Jane Austen museum. The other thing that I tried on, which I tried on separately to the dress, was the bonnet, and I loved that bonnet. As soon as I put it on, I was like, I really love the bonnet. And I wasn't planning on making the bonnet for the ball, but I'm definitely going to make a bonnet. Now I tried one on, it was so beautiful. I've forgotten the name of the person who made the bonnet, but I'll have to have a look at her work because the bonnet was beautiful. And then we went to the tea shop and we had a scone and Jane Austen blend of tea, which was rather delicious. And I did mention to our guide, it's my birthday today, and so he ran and got me one of these badges. I thought it might have been upside down, but it's not. He ran and got me one of these badges that he gives to people who come on their birthday, which is really fun. And I think people who don't come on their birthday, if they're a big Jane Austen fan, you might get one of these. So I was very proud to get a little badge. And when we were in the gift shop, the Jane Austen gift shop, I saw this and I couldn't resist treating myself to a birthday present. So I know I've not even started a cross stitch yet, apart from put it in its hoop. But yeah, I couldn't resist this. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, it's got all the novels on of Jane Austen and some characters doing fun things. And I was like, that would look amazing all made up. So once I've done the flamingo, I'm going to have a go at this. I'm very excited about that. So once we'd finished in the museum, we had a little walk further up the street and you could see where Jane Austen and her mum and her sister actually lived. It was a little bit further up at number 25, which has been turned into a dentist's, and yeah, he told us that's where they actually lived, in Bath. So it was good to go there. I had a photo taken outside, but my hair had been under a hood and it all pushed down, so I wasn't very happy with how my hair was, but never mind. And then we went and walked up and saw the circus and the Crescent. The Jane Austen Centre is just down there on the left, so we're going to come up the street and see the circus. So this circle of houses is the circus. Oh, this is where I wanted to go. Number 1, Royal Crescent, but we'll have to save that for next time, because we decided we did the Baths and Jane Austen Museum instead. So next time we'll have to come here. So here's a crescent. And that's the museum, number 1. And I'll show you back round. This is where we're going to be having dinner tonight, in this little pub. And I had a beautiful dinner. We were very, very full. We've been really fortunate actually. Everywhere we've been has had, like, we've had really nice food. But I do scour all the reviews before I book anywhere. So we had 3 courses and the final course was a cheese board, which me and Ben shared, and I think we could have shared with a few other people from the pub because we didn't manage it all. Christmas markets are looking very pretty, and I love the colours on the houses. That looks really beautiful. So and then we've just driven home and we've arrived home and now it's 7:20. I'm going to get relaxed. I'm going to get in my comfies. I'm going to reply to some messages. I know I've not been very good at keeping on top of my messages because I've been driving and, you know, walking around the city and doing lots of things. So I'm going to get onto my messages. But thanks to everybody who's sent me a birthday message. I'm on like some WhatsApp groups and they've sent me some messages, so thank you. Now I'm really going to leave it there and I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. Bye.